home run yet and started off again.
That's business as usual for the redshirt freshman. Rosario deals. Lacey in the air to left. Del Castillo on the move, and he's going to cut it off near the warning track. Martin rounds third. On his way to the plate, the relay's not in time, and Florida State strikes first. On the ground right side, it will get Lacey over, and a bobble from Villar. Lacey scores, and it's 2-0 Florida State on the error.
Has been playing good, and they can swing the bat.
Nelson on a line into the gap in right center field. Robbie Martin from first will pull up at third, and the second double of the inning for Florida State.
You start to know what's happening, what's coming.
Well, Parker Messick, Florida State's starting pitcher and 5-hitter, gets Robbie Martin home with a ground out to second. 8-man, the third baseman Ryan Romano, who drops down a bunt. Third base side, Yoandy Morales on the bare hand is not in time to get Romano.
Team, and they kicked the ball around a lot. Their pitchers weren't there. It was all respectable, rivalry.
Oh, this one kicks away from Del Castillo. Ryan Romano will score, and it's a 4-run lead in the second inning for Florida State.
Pitching a pass ball in this inning to get guys in scoring position and in.
And another run in. Tyler Martin scores as Lacey bounced it over the mound, and it's a 5-0 Seminoles lead. And JD has said that one of the things that's been most impressive about Rosario is his bounce back ability early in games, but right now Florida State continues to jump on him. Robbie Martin doubles, Lacey stops at third, and the hit parade continues for the Noles.
Teeing up on you.
Well, Matt Nelson just took inside, apparently off the edge, and the cleanup of him earned, but responded very well from that. Parker Messick rolls one past Villar, and that'll score Lacey. Robbie Martin right behind him as well, and Messick plates two and takes second.
Yeah, the team can't come and score a lot of runs.
Wyatt Crowell the opposite way. Lala makes the catch. Nelson tags and scores, and it's 8-0 Florida State. Dubberly, who to his credit has done a very nice job settling this game down. As he's
back as, one of these long relievers, and he's showing what he could do.
Well, what Tyler Martin does is hit and get on base, and he's just a terrific table setter. That's the third time he's been aboard in his third. This is hammered by Robbie Martin. Deep right field, and Rivera's not going to get that. Green is in to score. They will wave around Tyler Martin as well, and he scores right behind Green. Robbie Martin drives in two. Nelson on a line into left center, down for a hit. Mike Martin Jr. waves Robbie Martin to the plate, and it is 11-0 Noles. His first start of the year against North Florida. Jenkins lines it up the middle for a base hit. That's an encouraging sign for Tony Jenkins, who Jr. said he's the perfect person to start that tradition. This one gets away off the mid of Matt Nelson, and Miami gets on the board. Tony
said it was only one game. I said, hey, wait a minute. We got a series of a game going on.
Robbie Martin pulled one into right. That goes off the mitt in right field. And Martin gets aboard against the new reliever for Miami, Alex Monroe. Case if Florida State were to win the series. That's hit hard, and it gets past Adam Frank, the new third baseman, after he pinch hit, and goes into the left field corner. Robbie Martin's up to third on a double out of the cleanup spot for Matt Nelson. See your eyes perking up. That's hit hard past Monroe into center field, the base hit. Robbie Martin scores. Matt Nelson's behind him. Cabell drives in two, and it is 13-1 Florida State.
It was just pass the baton to the next guy and just keep everything rolling. It was really impressive to see.
That does it on a ground out to second. Florida State wins 13-1 against number 6 Miami in the opener. Night for Miami, Alejandro Rosario. Medeiros deals with a fastball at 96 to Tyler. Game. They've got a lot of freshmen on the infield in particular. Tyler Martin lobs one to short. There's one.
Be that curveball.
It's the fastball, and it's hit hard to second, but right at Anthony Villar, who has trouble getting out of his glove. And Robbie Martin reaches, and the inning is extended. 2 outs and a payoff. Hit hard and deep. Left field and goodbye. Right on cue, it's Matt Nelson leaving the yard with a 2-run shot.
That was an absolute bomb, and it's what you have to do on a 3-2 pitch. You got a 3-1 fastball. It was on the outside corner.
Payoff pitch. And it's a leadoff walk. Didn't miss by a whole lot on a...
Because sometimes you get umpires that will not call that high fastball on you.
Romano fields it and doesn't get it there in time to cut down Lala. So
hey, if those top of the 3 guys are doing their job just like they just did right now with the line drive base hit to right.
Lala took a big turn, but the arm of Robbie Martin, who's got a good one out there,
but I gotta be looking fastball.
It's a breaking ball, and it's ripped into right field for a base knock. Jordan Lala scores. They will hold up Morales at third, and Miami's on the board with the clutch Christian Del Castillo doing it again. A fastball painted on the inside corner for Hubbard, who leaves the bases loaded.
Which makes that off-speed pitch a lot better.
Stayed away and missed the bottom of the zone. And Jackson Green works an excellent plate appearance.
He's more towards first base, which means arm slot is going to be easier to get to that outside.
He rolls over. Morales tags the runner and gets 2.
He's got it. He's swinging a really good bat.
Ropes this one fair down the line and into the corner. Tyler Martin scores from second, and Robbie Martin is cooking right now for the Seminoles. He is only batting from the right side this year, and he gets hit by a pitch.
Yeah, we talked to Mike Martin Jr. about that, and he said, no, he struggled as a lefty, and it was just too much.
And he's on. Crowell's at second. Ryan Romano drops down a bunt. Medeiros sails it. Crowell comes in to score. They will stop DeSatis at third, and Florida State adds on, and Miami's had all sorts of defensive issues for Miami in 4 innings. A hit batter this inning, and now Jackson Green gets a run home, but they throw to third, and they cut down Romano to get the first out of the 4th.
That's just not good base running right.
Payoff pitch from McFarland is behind Martin. So Romano moves to third.
Actually pitch and be successful in there. Yes, it does take some time.
That is cracked into the gap and down for a hit. Romano scores from third, and Logan Lacey adds on for the Noles. 6-1 now in the 6th inning.
Oh, yeah!
That is smacked up the middle past the dive of Villar. Tyler Martin scores. Logan Lacey's on his heels, and Matt Nelson smoked that one as well. 2 runs in and an 8-1 Florida State lead.
Use a lot of bullpen guys. He's been able to come in and just keep the game going, keep the game rolling.
Well, this is a couple now that have kicked off McFarland and turned into infield very well. A couple of pitchers. This is Wyatt Crowell. Slices one into left field for a knock. He does a nice job going the opposite way.
And see if you can get that ground ball.
That's hit hard, and it slices away from Frank. No throw to the plate. Messick scores, and Romano drove him. CU Oregon News. 2-2. Kafis in the air to center. Lacey comes on, and Florida State has won the series.
Just a great job by Florida State.
And away we go, game 3, and we're underway.
Way up.
2-strike offering. In the air to center field. Backing up Del Castillo. That one's over his head and off the wall on 3 hops. He'll have to dig it off the warning track, and that'll be a double for Logan Lacey. An 0-2 pitch and late. 1 ball, 1 strike, a base runner at second. Little flare to center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. And the Seminoles will send him to the plate, and the throw is bobbled by C.J. Kapus on the mound. It's the cutoff man. RBI single for Robbie. On a 0-2 pitch, he doubled. This time he swings and hits it in the air. Again to deep center field. And again Del Castillo to the warning track. And that ball is gone. It's a home run on an 0-2 pitch. Lacey homers the center field.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, you would have thought, hey, the first time out, 0-2, you gave him too good of a pitch to hit. And I get it. It wasn't a fastball, so I can't blame him for throwing a fastball down the middle of the plate. But this is an 0-2 breaking pitch. Just hang.
Robbie golfs this one to right field. Frank back into the warning track. Back-to-back home runs for Florida State.
Yeah, that's just a great piece of hitting right there, Joe. I just got all over Fetterman for the last pitch, but this is not a bad pitch. This is just a good piece of hitting. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the hitter and say, great job. And you watch this pitch. This is a breaking pitch. Fetterman trying to bury
at Mark Lake Field. Acedas grounds this one into left field for a base hit. They started the series. 0-2 pitch on the way. Grounded. Morales knocks it down and will not have a play. And that will go as an infield hit for Romano. His third is off the stretch. In the dirt, check swing. Got to play at third. The throw is into left field. That's going to score another run for the Seminoles. Wild pitch and an error on the catcher. And it's 4-0 Florida State.
Yeah, that went from a possible strikeout and throw him out at third. I'm not sure if they're going to check the swing or not.
And that one hit him. A 2-strike pitch hits Jackson Green. The whole problem with this situation was you could use a ground ball or a strikeout. And this is inside for ball 4. And that might be all. 0-1 from Smith. In the air to left field, and this one falls in front of Frank. Romano scores. Green to third. 5-0 Florida State. Here is Martin. Last time up, he homered. This one a ground ball up the middle into center field for a base hit. Green scores. Here comes Martin. Play at third. They pulled a hamstring, and he is safe at third base.
On that roster, and this, like I said, this is one of those years where it's kind of.
This one is over the head of Frank and gone. A 3-run opposite field home run for Matthew Nelson.
Well, whatever it is they're doing over there in Tallahassee as far as coaching these hitters, it's working. I mean, these are not easy at-bats. I don't think, can't remember one Seminole today.
Lala backing up in left field. Lala looking up, and that one is gone. A home run off the scoreboard. And the hit parade continues for Florida State.
Yeah, everyone wants a piece of their action. I said this could get better or worse for the Hurricanes, and it's going the other way. It's not the way they expected, and another good at-bat. I mean,
Nander de Cedas. He lines that one into center field. He has his third hit of the day. 2 singles and a home run now.
More talent. I think Coach Morris went through a phase where they had some limitations on scholarships, so it was tougher. But in both cases,
1
or 2 in the lineup, but that's it. You can't have too many more.
Right.
And the game, not only college baseball, the game, baseball is a sport. It's a 7-hitter. Gills had his opportunities. He's also had 17 at-bats, and he's a 118 hitter coming into the season. So it's not like you could say, well, let's put Gill in there. And I mean,
on the ground to short. Got one at second. On to first in time for a double play. And that ends the inning. And the pitch on the way. Struck him out, and that's the ball game. A quiet 9th inning for Miami. They go in 1-2-3 fashion, and the Seminoles win it by a score of 12-0, and they sweep the series here in